Day after day, the woman underwent experiments in the cabin, giving birth to 108 children with different appearances, completely becoming her uncle's test subject. This was a world where humans and spirits coexisted, giving birth to countless mixed bloods. Zach was the offspring of a spider spirit and a human. While still in the womb, his father passed away from a fall during research. After Zach was born, he had a persistent high fever, and his spirit mother couldn't heal him with supernatural methods. With no other options, she turned to his uncle for help. The uncle promised he could cure Zach and help him integrate into human society. The condition was that Zach's mother needed to assist him with research. To ensure Zach could grow up healthy, his mother had no choice but to agree. From then on, his mother went daily to the cabin deep in the forest to work, while Zach played nearby, waiting for her return. One day, after waiting until late at night without seeing his mother, Zach finally couldn't resist and pushed open the cabin door. The scene before him was deeply shocking. Just as Zach was terrified, he was suddenly struck unconscious from behind. After waking up seriously ill, Zach had forgotten this incident. The uncle took the opportunity to tell him that his mother was gravely ill and couldn't see him for now. From that day on, Zach asked about his mother's condition daily. The uncle's increasingly impatient attitude made him uneasy. He began to avoid learning about his mother's situation. 10 years later, by chance, Zach gathered his courage and asked Kevin to help him find his mother. Everyone arrived at Zach's hometown. Kevin contacted Zach's uncle. The uncle claimed that Zach's mother had passed away when he was 5 years old. The memory loss was caused by witnessing his mother's passing. The truth was hidden to protect him from trauma. Seeing Zach pretending to be calm, everyone decided to watch fireflies together, hoping to ease his sadness. As everyone was immersed in nature's beauty, Zach gazed at the familiar tree before him, and childhood memory fragments suddenly flooded his mind. Following the memories, everyone found a cabin. The familiar scene triggered Zach's buried memories. By now, the cabin had no trace of his mother. Seeing the medical equipment on the ground, their fox companion explained that these were experimental tools. Zach had no heart to listen anymore. Only one thought remained in his mind, which was to confront his uncle. On the other side, the uncle who was talking privately with Kevin directly admitted his wrongdoings. It turned out the entire plot was to cultivate the legendary precious golden silk. Legend has it only mutated spiders could produce this silk. When facing Zach's mother's plea for help, he deceived her into working for him until she had a mental breakdown. Not only did he show no remorse, he even blamed Zach's mother for blocking his path to success. At this moment, Zach appeared and immediately restrained his uncle, just as he was about to seek justice for his mother. A large group of creatures suddenly emerged from the forest. The uncle told him they were all his mother's children. Looking at countless creatures, Zach couldn't imagine what his mother had endured. Emotionally exhausted, he couldn't continue and had to ask Summer to deal with his uncle. Just as Summer was about to act, a pink-haired girl suddenly intervened, demanding to know their mother's whereabouts. She turned out to be another child of their mother, and their mother was still alive, just hidden away by the uncle. The uncle realized the mother was his weakness and used this to threaten them. Kevin revealed that he had already had friends locate their mother's position deep in the flower-covered pond. Upon hearing this, Zach rushed over and dove underwater to rescue his mother. Lynn then confessed she was the golden silk product cultivated by the uncle. It was precisely because of the golden silk that their mother survived. Kevin immediately led everyone to a hospital that treats supernatural beings. Under the careful care of Zach and Lynn, their mother awakened. The three embraced tightly. The long-separated family was finally reunited. That heartless uncle also received his deserved punishment.